What's up, guys? We have a third member today.
Hey. Our third member is right in front of you.
His name is Creamy Pops.
His name, is it a him or a her?
I'd say it's a
Sounds like
him, but maybe some flavors are her.
Some flavors are her.
The flavors that are banging.
Honestly, I'm actually so excited to share this brand with you guys.
Tell us the story.
Okay,
Go.
guys. So, I go to my sister-in-law's house, okay? And she's like to me, Hina, I really want you to try this kulfi that I got. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, I'm thinking it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. She's like, no, listen, this is the best kulfi I've ever had in Canada. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, hold on. Your brother thinks so, and so does your mom. And I'm like, my mom thinks so? Like, she's hard to please when it comes to this stuff, okay? And I'm like, stop, okay? And she makes a really good kulfi at home. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. So I'm like, okay, let me try it. So she gives me this flavor, okay? And she's like, oh, it's called milk cake, okay? And I'm like, oh, okay. You guys, I tried this kulfi. I am not even kidding. My jaw dropped. I was like, what is this sorcery?
Yeah.
Like, it is so delicious. It's such an authentic flavor. Then obviously, I had to give her a little quick message and be like, by the way, guess what? Just tried this out. You got to try it out, girl. You got to try it out.
So she messages me about this and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm going to keep an eye out for it. You guys, literally a few days later, I'm at No Frills and the girl's giving samples.
Yeah.
And I literally went back to Hina's message. I was like, is this the same brand?
Yeah.
She gave a sample of this.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is Creamy Pop's Rabdi Malai Kulfi.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I was literally on the flow.
On the flow.
At No Frills. I was like, where do I find this? Where do I find this hidden gem?
Girl, and it was crazy because I was like, these flavors, like first I was like, oh, it's a milk cake. I'm thinking like a tres leche, okay? A tres leche, whatever you want to call it.
Nah.
It's like the flavors of like mithai. You know,
Yes.
like the milk cake mithai?
Yes.
It's that. They had milk cake and they also had kalakand. I tried milk cake and kalakand in the tub, okay? You better believe my sister-in-law went out and she bought like 6 other tubs the same day.
Facts.
Okay?
Also, milk cake is my favorite
Mithai?
mithai. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I like
my
barfi too, but I don't know. Milk cake is like, it's different.
It's so different.
And it's so
different.
good.
Anyway, guys, as we said, the brand is called Creamy Pops. They're a fairly new brand. And honestly, I really need you guys to try this brand. Like, just try it.
They're taking GTA by a storm.
By a storm.
And
okay?
legit, you guys, listen to me. Go to any Desi grocery store.
Yeah.
You can go to multiple locations of No Frills in Mississauga or Brampton. Buy yourself a tub.
Yeah.
And thank us later.
Or they also have these little popsicles.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I personally love the separate packaged popsicles.
It's easier to eat.
Only because it's easier to eat, but also like I gave them to my kids.
Yeah.
My kids love kulfi.
Oh my God.
And they were just like, oh my God, Mama, can we have the kulfi again? Like they
It's so good,
love
guys.
it because it's just so good. And also, I don't know if you felt like this. We're going to try some of the flavors because I haven't tried all of these, but I felt like it's just so creamy. You know how with ice cream, sometimes it feels so airy and like it melts immediately? This is my sign when I know. Because like if you buy any other ice cream, I just feel like it melts immediately. This, one, it was in my car for a long time. It didn't melt.
Yeah.
It didn't lose its shape. And I just felt like it's just literally the creamiest thing. My mouth is salivating right now.
God, I know. I'm so
It's
excited,
the
guys.
creamiest thing I've
so
tried
excited.
on this planet.
Yeah, it's actually so authentic. I think that's the thing because I've had other kulfi dessert type things
Yeah.
at the stores and stuff. Even at Ridgeway, like sometimes I go there, I'm like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
But like when I had this, I don't know what it is, guys. It just tasted very authentic to what a kulfi should be.
I looked at my mom and I was like, your kulfi recipe needs to change because it does not taste like this.
But then my thing, okay, my gauge for how good it is if your parents say it's good,
it's amazing.
Like if they're like, oh, this reminds me of home, then you know this is top tier.
Yeah, because unse haan karna na bahut mushkil hai.
And they don't like this Western dessert stuff. So like when my mom said this was amazing, I was like, oh my God.
Yo, that's like your mom saying yes to a man.
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna be like, oh my God, guys, I brought home the gem. This is your gem, okay? Let me tell you right now. This is what you need to get your moms for Mother's Day.
Exactly.
This is what you need to get them for Diwali, for Eid. If you're gifting anybody, throw this in a gift basket.
Desserts I just got married, but I need to make my khandan dessert. You made a kulfi.
You made
it.
homemade.
You made a milk cake kulfi. Okay.
So the other day I was at my mom's house and she had a tub of the rabdi malai.
Yeah.
She actually bought the tub of it and she was making faluda. And I looked at her and I was like, Ma, bring out the tub.
Bring the tub.
And I put the massive scoop of this rabdi malai
Oh my God,
kulfi
my mouth is
in this faluda. And you guys, I kid you not, I had 3 cups. I had 3 cups of this faluda.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
I also
love
needed
faluda so much.
I needed an insulin shot after because your girl was losing her mind. Losing her mind.
Okay, so we brought our big girl chammach. This is the big chammach.
Should I bring a doi?
Okay, so we're gonna try some of the flavors for you guys, and we're gonna rate them because there's some flavors that I haven't tried.
You guys, I'm so excited for this one flavor.
I'm so excited. Okay,
I know what flavor it is.
Okay, so let's tell you guys what the flavors are. Okay, so this one is milk cake. This is my jam. This is my favorite one. Okay, then we have butterscotch,
which honestly I'm really excited to try. I love butterscotch ice cream.
Yeah,
so I'm so excited to try
butterscotch
that.
Girly.
I feel like it's such a unique flavor and it's like people sleep on it. But butterscotch, girl, have you ever gotten like a vanilla ice cream with butterscotch on top?
Yes, I have.
And then it freezes and hardens.
That's her.
Guys,
that's all the rouge.
It's so good.
Okay, then we have kalakand, which is another like desi sweet or mithai. Then we have the goat, jalebi.
Jalebi, baby.
And then Aruj is gonna share her favorite.
Guys, you ready? Dun, 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 dun. It's Bon
Kulfi. Okay. But then also they have some other flavors. Which we don't have the tubs for them, but they have the other flavors. So they have
this is Anjeer Khajur, so fig and dates.
This is mango malai, which my sister-in-law said she loves this flavor.
Ooh. This is Koya pistachio.
That's really good.
I've had this bar.
Really good. I had that too.
And I had it in front of Hina and she took 1 bite of hers and I was already done. And I looked at her and I was like, Hina, I devoured mine. She's like, yeah, you did.
What I was gonna say is like, okay, you have that bar and you're full.
Yeah.
You're not like, I need another. You can't because like it's so like rich
and
like creamy.
Yes. But also I find that it's not too sweet. Like this is the thing. You guys need to understand something. Your girl doesn't have a sweet tooth. Truly, like I don't. I can go without dessert. I don't need much of it. But when I have this, like, I'll have the whole bar.
Yeah, you did that day.
I did. I did that day because it's that good.
I was the witness.
And this is my absolute top tier #1 run in the running. Rabdi Malai Kulfi in the bar. She
told me to try that one.
In the bar.
All right, let's get started. What are we going to do first?
I want Bon.
Let's do Bon. Okay, so guys, this is what it looks like on the inside.
I'm so excited.
Bon.
Also, the smell of this.
It smells so legit. Okay?
Guys, it literally just reminds me of Pakistan. Okay,
I'm gonna
Bismillah. That's 10 out of 10. Oh.
It's like the flavor of Bon.
The explosion in my mouth.
It's like, what do you call that stuff that they put in there? There's like names for it. You know that thing that's like looks like a tree bark? What's it called in Urdu?
The thing that you're not supposed to be eating.
No, but they put it in Bon and it's like it's just such a Bon flavor.
Girl, what is that thing called?
I don't know, man. Oh, I just got it in my head. I don't know, but this is like legit.
Woo!
This is like,
guys, this was really good.
Okay,
great
we can't
start.
Have too much because like look at the flavor.
Yeah, it's a great start.
It's a great start. Okay,
what's
jalebi,
next?
Jalebi.
Let's go, jalebi, baby.
Next. Okay, look at what it looks like. It has little bits of jalebi inside.
Yo, I'm literally singing like, I just want to eat it, jalebi, baby, because I just want to eat it.
Okay. This is so
Whoa.
good. This is good.
Holy.
This is really good. This has like little bits of jalebi.
Yeah. I don't even really like jalebi. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, I only like jalebi if it's like fresh.
If it's like straight out of the tail.
Yeah, straight out. But this
is good.
It literally has like little bits of jalebi in it.
I still like the pan better, but that's because I'm a pan girl.
Okay, I like the jalebi better than the pan. Okay, so let's do kalakand. And this has like,
look at this texture.
God,
can you
look,
just, I don't know,
like
can you see it?
Pistachio. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has like little pistachio pieces inside.
That's better than the pan.
Yeah. That is better
and the
than
jalebi. Okay, this is my first.
Kalakan
Let's put it in the order that I like it.
Okay. So we're gonna do kalakan.
Kalakan first.
Okay. Then for me it was jalebi.
Let's put them together. So for both of us, these are our number 2s.
Yeah. Okay. Then what's next?
Butterscotch.
You were gonna say that. Okay. This is what it looks like.
I'm already digging in.
It's like a butterscotchy.
Ooh.
Oh, it has butterscotch inside it.
Ooh.
That's different.
I like it.
It is good though. It really has a good butterscotch flavor.
Yeah.
And it has like little bits of butterscotch.
It has like swirls of butterscotch inside.
It's so unique.
And like nuts.
It has like pistachio.
And cashew.
Is cashew?
Yeah.
Do I love cashew? This is such a unique flavor.
Do I want this to be better than Bon?
I feel like it's better than
I think it's better than Bon, yo. It took number 2.
Bon. Yeah. Is it better than kulfi?
I like it better than jalebi too.
Or better than jalebi, kulfi. Better than jalebi. Yeah, I would say this too.
Okay. There. This is our order so far.
Okay. Okay,
I think this is gonna kill it.
Favorite.
This is gonna kill it.
Milk cake. Oh my god, I love this.
That's number 1.
It's so good.
There's something about the nuts in here that just make it so delicious.
It's just like so authentic.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like
that's number 1.
This is number 1.
This is my order.
Number 1. This is my order. Okay, so my order, our order is milk cake, kalakand, butterscotch, and then jalebi and Bon are together.
They're together.
Right?
They're in the same.
Okay, so
holy, that was so good. Okay.
That was so good.
You guys, but I'm telling you, this is still like my top favorite.
Really good. That's really good. But actually the Koya pistachio was really good.
Yeah,
too.
that's really good too.
Really, really good.
Guys,
that's
forget
like
the
original.
Forget the Dubai chocolate pistachio trend.
Oh my god, get over it.
This is where it's at right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is
guys,
delicious.
Make sure you guys check them out. We're gonna link all of their handles below. But also, like Aruj said, you can actually buy their products at No Frills. There's also a lot of Indian and Desi grocery stores, Sabzi Mandi. There's like a bunch of other Iqbal Foods. You can buy them over there in the GTA in Mississauga and Brampton. So make sure you guys check it out. And please, if you check it out, please can you tag us?
Please.
And also let us know that you tried it.
Yeah.
Because it is so delicious.
Yeah. And if you guys post anything on your stories, just tag us because we'd love to repost that stuff.
Exactly.
To let everybody know, you guys, like, we got to support our own brands.
Exactly.
And this is something you're not even going to regret.
I know you guys are going to like this. Make sure you ask your mom to taste it.
But
That's
also, like, it's
do.
about time we've got some good flavors out here.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I think one of the things that they were talking about was that with ice creams and stuff, it is fluffy. Yeah. But the reason that it's like, it's small but mighty.
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
100%.
it isn't a small tub like different brands have small tubs like this, but it's so dense that you don't feel like it's super airy, which is why you feel so full once you eat it.
Exactly.
So make sure you guys check it out and let us know.
Yeah. Also, for all the ladies who are pregnant right now, we got your pregnancy cravings covered.
But also for the husbands that want to impress the ladies that are pregnant.
Or that you need to say sorry right now because you did something wrong last night.
That's facts.
Buy a tub of this and go
Add
home.
this into their care basket. Okay? The time of the month is coming.
Stop at No Frills. Buy a tub and hand it to her tonight in bed. Exactly. And let her watch the new episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
You're welcome. Yo, we give out gems on the show.
Yeah, we really do. Why are we giving them all our freebies?
Where was this when we needed it?
Nobody was there for us, honestly. Okay? Guys, Creamy Pops, add it to your
Creamy
house.
Pops.
Please.
Please
buy from them and then let us know what you think.
Okay, Mom. Okay, guys, now that we got a little bit of sugar in us.
Yes.
Let's go.
Welcome, everyone.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
We missed y'all. We hope you're doing well. We hope you are on your way to No Frills to buy some Creamy Pops. If you have not already, please pause the episode and subscribe to the channel. We're slowly making our way to 25K. If you also don't know, we are on patreon.com/OkMomPodcast, where we release extra episodes for you every Monday at 7 a.m. We're doing some fun things. We finally got a car vlog up there.
I know.
It's about time.
It's about damn time.
And please follow us on all of our socials and give us those 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, please.
Yes.
We would really, really appreciate it.
All right.
Guys, today Hina came prepared.
Today I am prepared, okay? All right. Okay, so today we're doing a really fun segment. We're bringing an old one back, an oldie but a goodie, but we're changing it up.
Okay.
So basically, we are doing a segment where you have to translate the phrase that I say to you in Punjabi.
Woo!
Okay, there's so many people that are like, do it in Punjabi. So we did the Gen Z slang in Urdu.
Yeah.
But this isn't like, maybe it is a little bit, it's slang-ish.
Okay.
It's just like common phrases that people would say these days, but you're going to translate it.
Okay.
Word for word in Punjabi.
Let me just...
put your topi on, okay?
Put my topi on, okay.
All right.
Okay, guys, if I can't do it in Punjabi, I'll try in Urdu. You gotta give me some grace, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna try because the truth is my Punjabi is so, like, it's 1 out of 10. Okay, 1. Okay. First phrase, he ghosted me.
Okay, hold on. You want a word for word translation?
Yeah.
Unne mainu... I don't know. भूत बन गया. उसने मुझे
भूत बना दिया है. उसने मुझे भूत
नहीं
किया है.
बनाया तो नहीं है.
हाँ, बनाया नहीं है. So in Punjabi, wouldn't it be like, ਉਹਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਭੂਤ ਕੀਤਾ? That's what it is. No,
that is what it is.
The literal word is that.
मैंने भूत देखा है. Like, that's like I saw a भूत. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, the next one is gaslighting.
Oh, hoy. चूल्हे दे थल्ले आग लगा दी है.
Petrol ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੱਤੀ लगा दिया.
Okay, but
लगती है.
That's like a word for word translation. Actually, gaslighting is more like you know when you like जानबूझ के किसी को how do you say like tease in Punjabi or like when you
तंग.
हाँ तंग कर मैंने तंग कर रहा है.
मैंने तंग किया है.
हाँ या जानबूझ
के. Is like you're bothering me.
I know. Well,
gaslighting is like,
you know when you're purposely trying to like
तीली मार.
But there's another way to say it. Like, it's gonna come to me. Hold on. Fasad di jad.
Okay. Okay. It's sending me.
मैनू भेज रहा है. किथे भेज रहा है? I don't know.
Okay.
But भेज रहा है मैनू. Okay.
I said what I said.
मैंने कह देता है ना. एक बार कह देता है. मैंने कह देता है. एक बार कह देता है.
जो मैंने कहा सी.
हाँ.
ओही मैंने कहा.
It is what it is.
ओही मैंने कहा सी. जो मैंने कहा सी. ओही मैंने कहा सी.
It is like rapping.
जो मैंने कहा सी ना. ओही मैंने कहा सी. That's right.
Yeah, or like you know how in कभी खुशी कभी हम Amitabh Bachchan is like मैंने कह दिया ना. मैंने कह दिया है. But in Punjabi
like calm down.
But in Punjabi we like मैंने कह देता है.
Yeah. कह देता तो मैंने
फिर ना मैनू पुछी.
Oh, that's the one.
फिर ना मैनू पुछी.
That's the one. Okay. Soft life.
कमजोर जिंदगी.
कमजोरी दी जिंदगी. Okay. कमजोरी दी जिंदगी. Okay.
कुछ खा पी ले. रोटी खा ले. इतनी कमजोर जिंदगी है कि.
Okay. I'm 10 toes in. I can't. I'm 10 toes in. मैं 10
how do you say toes?
उंगलियां.
Isn't that in Urdu?
Bro, how do you say toes in Punjabi? How do you say bad? How do you say foot? 10 feet in? I can't.
I'm 10 feet in. I'm 10 feet in.
I would say ungli.
हाँ 10 उंगलियां अंदर है. I don't know.
10 उंगलियां.
I'm 10 toes in.
I'm 10 toes in.
दस उंगलियां.
मैं अंदरों लॉक सी. नहीं.
मैं Yo, let me do a quick.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how do you say toes.
I just need to know how to say toes. Hold on.
मैं 10 उंगलियां च लॉक सी. 10 toes, but you're not locked in. What is it?
Ungla.
Asi 10 ungla. We're 10 toes.
खड़े सीगे.
Khadi sige.
Khade se ge.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but like, okay, so I'm 10 toes in is like you're invested in something.
Yeah. So it would be more like, how would you say that?
Like, you know, like when an auntie's like really invested in gossip.
Yeah.
Like, hold us menu,
Chugli
like
queen.
Oh.
Chugli di
Rani. Chugli di Rani.
Chugliyan di Rani. That's like a
I need that on a shirt.
That's like a pangra. I can't. Okay.
Yo, there's a song by Mickey Singh. It's called Rani Mela Di.
Okay.
Rani Chugliyan Di.
Okay. Touch grass.
Oh, Kanu Chhed.
Kanu. Oh no, isn't it Khas? Isn't it Khas? Or is it Khas is in Urdu.
Ghas is Urdu.
But
like,
is
in a fast sentence, you just say like Khan, but
Kanu Chedo.
Kanu
Chedo is touch?
Touch, yeah.
Okay. Spill the tea.
Cha gira de.
Cha dig gayi. That's what it is.
That's it.
Cha dig gayi.
Cha dig gayi.
Dig pai?
Dig pai, हाँ.
Cha dig pai. Okay. Caught in 4K.
4K च मैंने पढ़ लिया सीगा उन्हों. पढ़ लिया सीगा मैंने उन्हों 4K च.
Okay. Let me see if I have another one. He ate. One khaya si.
खा रही है वो.
Okay, last one. I don't know if I did this one. Catch feelings.
How do you say catch? Guys, I'm struggling.
Feelings nu fardo. How do you say feelings?
How do you say feelings? Huh? Oh, how do you say feelings?
Feelings farde.
Uda dil far le.
That's like heart.
I know. But it can be associated with feelings.
Let's see what feelings is. Oh my God. All the Punjabi speakers, we are so sorry.
We're so sorry. We did not do it justice.
Feelings in Punjabi. Emotional.
Emotional na ho zyada.
Jazbaat. Oh, jazbati.
Jazbati?
Feelings, emotion, jazbaat. Mere jazbaat samajh.
That's
Mainu
not...
ehsaas hoya.
But
No,
is that's like you understand.
Yeah.
The feelings. Oh my God, this one's hard.
Catch feelings.
I just feel like that's like saying you got super emotional about something. Right? When you catch feelings
Zyada
about
senti
something.
na ban.
Huh. Zyada emotional now.
That's like Urdu though.
I know.
Tu zyada hi senti ho rahi hagi. Right?
Banda ban. तू हाले तक सोच रहा हैगा वो गल भी गुजर गई है. There.
Okay, done.
Yeah, done.
Okay, honestly, real talk. That was like a solid 8 out of 10.
Yo, girl, I think it's a 6.
You know what? Because like I don't speak Punjabi. You are pretty good, yo.
The thing is, I understand all of it, but I don't have practice speaking it. So
Does it seem that way?
Well, I try. I think it's just from whatever I hear.
Yeah.
But girl, that was a great segment. Also, okay. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Give me 2 or 3 more. Let's try and do it in Urdu. But like not word for word translation, but what's the equivalent in Urdu?
Okay.
Like, you know, sus?
Sauce
And then,
is like pulao, right?
Yeah. No. We did
No.
when something is sus, we're like, oh, dal mein kuch kala hai. So
yeah.
like, let's do that. Give me one.
It's sending me.
I mean, that would be the same. Mujhe bhej raha hai.
Yeah.
Mujhe bhej raha hai.
No, but if you were actually supposed to say like, oh my God, it was sending me. Like in Urdu, you would say something like,
Oh, hai kya hua tha?
or isn't it like it's sending me as in like it's making me laugh? Wouldn't that
It
be?
depends on the context of the statement.
I guess you're right. My boogers are coming out.
Okay.
I was laughing so hard. Okay, I'm 10 toes in. Like you're locked in.
Like you're locked in. How do you say that in Urdu?
Like
I'm locked in. Tala band kar diya maine.
Sorry, meri attention. No, that's not. How do you say that? I don't know if there's a way to say that.
Like मैंने पूरा ध्यान उसमें रखा हुआ है. Like that.
ध्यान रखा हुआ है. Yeah. Okay. Soft life. आराम की जिंदगी.
हाँ, आराम की जिंदगी है.
आराम वाली जिंदगी. Okay. He ghosted me.
Bro.
उसने मेरे से बात ही करनी छोड़ दी है.
उसने मेरे मैसेज का जवाब ही नहीं दिया.
हाँ.
I guess that's
पागल.
Bhutnath.
I'm 10 toes in.
Oh, we already did that. I'm invested.
Oh, okay. Touch grass.
In what context do you
touch
use
grass
that?
is like, okay, you know when someone is talking about something so dumb and you're like, can you come back to the real world and like just go and touch some grass outside? Okay.
Oh, so like
that's how
humbling you, like bringing you back
like
to reality.
Yourself. Like,
okay,
go back to the simple life and touch the damn grass. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. We should use that for some of our scenarios because they need to touch grass.
Like, Pakistan Bobs.
Namaz padho. Namaz kharab hai tumhara.
Dua karo.
Dua karo. Dua karo. That's touch grass.
That's touch grass. Okay. Caught in 4K.
Pakdi gayi hai wo.
Ha. Okay.
You know the neighborhood auntie? उसने देख लिया था तुम्हें.
Oh my god.
Mall में उस लड़के के साथ. Oh,
what is it? Is it Safarish? No. I said what I said.
He was gonna stand 10 toes in.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. मैं खड़ी हुई हूँ यहाँ पे.
हाँ.
मैंने अपना झंडा लगा दिया है.
इस अरूज पे खड़ी हुई है ये. Hey.
How do you say like I will die on this hill?
मैं मर जाऊंगी लेकिन मैं अपना माइंड नहीं चेंज करूंगी.
मैं मर जाऊंगी.
हाँ.
इस पहाड़ को मैं पार ही करके जाऊंगी.
हाँ. मैंने पार कर लिया है.
हाँ.
फिर कोशिश करो ना.
You guys send us some of your things in so we can translate it because this segment is so funny.
This segment is so funny. So aruj means like when you reach a specific like bulandi or ऊंचाई.
मंजिल.
हाँ.
मंजिल को मैंने
पार कर लिया. हाँ. अरूज पे पहुंच गई हूँ मैं. That's right. Use it correctly, people. It's not your ruji.
It's not your ruhe.
It's not your ruhe. Which, by the way, is a great segue into our question of the week.
Yes.
Okay, let me let you guys in on a story, okay?
Yes.
This week we're doing something a little bit different. We tabled the in-laws for a minute.
We did. Just for a minute.
Just for a minute.
Okay? Can't give you too much of what you want.
So I feel like growing up here, we've had really different experiences when it comes to the education system and teachers, okay? Yeah. I also bring a different perspective because I am an educator. Mm-hmm. So I've been a teacher for like 9 years, by the way. If you guys don't know this, I've been a teacher for like 9 years and I just recently switched up and I work centrally now. So I feel like this would have been an amazing topic to bring up this week where we talk about what's the worst thing that a teacher has ever said to you. Yes. Because y'all, we all got the stories. And you know what? I realized after the responses, it's not only people from here. People have been said, like, even when you're back home, teachers can say horrible things to you as a child.
And do horrible things.
So my whole thing with my name is, obviously, it's spelt not the way it's supposed to be pronounced. I understand.
Yeah.
Relax. Okay, I've been living with this name my whole life. So whenever the attendance sheet would go down, my last name is Sultan. So anytime, I knew I was near the end of the list. Hello, it's an S. Yeah, It's alphabetical order. Your last name. Anytime my name would approach, I would literally won't even give the teacher a chance to try and pronounce it. I'd be like, it's Aruj. It's Aruj. It's Aruj. It's Aruj. Especially if it's a supply teacher, girl.
Yo, they never got it right.
They never got it right.
Ever.
Yaruji. Yaruj. Yaruhe. So, a teacher thought I was Spanish and thought the J was silent, like in jalapeno.
Like in Jose.
Like in Jose. Like Yaruhe.
Oh my God.
Girl, that was the worst. That's probably the worst. No.
The class laughs. Oh
and
my
the whole
God.
class laughs. I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Somebody else thought the J was an I and they called me Yuri. What?
Okay.
So we've all gone through trauma when it comes to our classrooms and things teachers have said. And I thought we need to do a little bit of a deep dive. Call some of these teachers out. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
So if any of you had her as a teacher, you can call her out.
Call me out too, yo. Call me out too. Okay. Our question of the week is, what's the worst/wildest thing a teacher has said to you?
Joined mid-semester from another country. Grades tanked. Teacher looked at me and said, "Beta, only hope now is arranged marriage." Like, it's funny, but it's also not.
Yeah, but like,
it's not funny, yo. It's funny, but it's not funny.
This is what the auntie's thinking.
And you know it was a Desi teacher.
Yeah, facts. Obviously.
There's no way.
She said arranged marriage. You think a Gori is coming up to you being like, listen, your grades suck, but you're going to get an arranged marriage?
There's no way. That's the difference. The Gori would not say it.
Gori would never say it.
I will admit the Gori won't say it. So
the Gori would be like, look, let's get you into a trades program.
Yeah. Maybe you need to go to ESL. Yeah. That's what they would say. Okay.
Maybe you need to be in spec ed.
Lord have mercy.
Are you ready for this one? Oh my God, this is so crazy. You're the source of all evil at this school just because I was using my phone during an assembly.
Okay, some teachers need to chill out.
Are you kidding me?
It's
right
you're
now?
unhappy in life and you're taking it out on me.
Also, lady, I'm sure you were on your phone too. Teachers are yawning at assemblies. I'm going to say it for what it is.
I'm just glad that I have the insight because I didn't know that. I thought everybody was attention.
No. Teachers are yawning too. They're just like, okay, at least we get a little bit of a free period. I don't need to teach math right now. My kids are going to go crazy in the gym. It's fine. There's 6 other teachers here. Everybody will take care of everybody's kids. Okay?
That's kind of outrageous though.
Girl, because you're just like tired.
No, that's fine. But I'm saying her saying that is outrageous.
Yeah, because she's on her phone. You're the source of all evil. We have to get to that extreme.
Yeah, that's to me is like there's some other stuff going on in your life right now.
You know, growing up, we used to have a lot of these people who, you know, when they perceive Islam as a very extremist religion.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I grew up hearing a lot of these things. So I went to this like dars once, and this auntie was talking about. She's like, oh, this next generation is like gone to trash, and like who knows who's gonna save them? They have no morals and values. Of course, you're sitting there like an 8-year-old kid, like, I guess I suck. I guess I have no morals. I guess all I do is lie to my parents.
Also, it's like, what are morals?
Yeah. But also, I'm sitting here with my mom.
Yeah.
Like, she brought me here and I came. So what generation are we talking about? Anyway, she used to say to us, she's like, "Ye jo internet hai na, this is when you enter the net of dozakh."
Oh my God.
Girl, how do I still remember this? I was 8 when she said, "Ye enter hota hai net mein into dozakh."
And guess who's listening to that? Yo mama. Okay,
yeah.
like,
hi, my mom said, "Hi, isko kabhi phone nahi leke dena. Hi, humne kabhi internet nahi lena." She's like, we have to protect her from all these things because it was just perceived as such a
demon.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's like social media.
That's
and
everything.
Like AI right now.
Yeah. But also when we were growing up, anything was such an extreme to us.
Yeah, but it was an extreme for our parents. That's why they made us think everything is an extreme.
Exactly. Girl, your little like hair is showing. How dare you? You asked to do your eyebrows? How dare you?
You're wearing a half sleeve shirt?
Oh, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. 3/4 sleeve.
Oh my God. Even if it's full but not fully full.
You're literally the source of all evil.
Yeah, I think. Did you ever go to like the religious class, like the Urdu schools? Where
no,
you would
so
learn
we had like a teacher who would come and teach us like Quran and Urdu at home. And he taught us how to read or whatever. But then we used to go to these darses, like these classes, and you'd go with your mom or whatever, and like a bunch of neighborhood aunties get together and they host, and then they bring a teacher who like gives you a lecture. And then like basically each auntie was responsible for like providing food or whatever. So it's kind of like a get together, but it's also like you're getting together to learn a lesson in Islam.
I feel like sometimes it was a bit too much. Like it was too much.
Enter the web.
Enter the web. Honestly, enter the net of hell. And you're sitting there like, what is going on? Yo, at 8 years old, my daughter's
at 8 years old.
She doesn't know nothing.
Yeah, enter the net of hell. What are you teaching me?
Yeah, but see the fear. Like I don't like that. I think you're like manipulating your kids when you do that.
Did you ever go to these types of classes?
So every Saturday, me and my sisters, we would go to like Urdu school.
Oh, okay.
We would learn to like read and write and like speak Urdu. And like, we can speak Urdu.
Yeah.
Writing, absolutely not. I can write my name. And that's pretty much the end of it.
I can't even do that.
I wouldn't even know how to write your name. I'm not gonna lie. The Jeem would be silent.
The Jeem is like, as it is for Yeruhe anyways.
Yeah. But
it's
like,
silent everywhere.
Yeah, but you know what? It was like, it was fine, but I don't really think I learned much, to be honest.
I remember all the very scary things, like enter the net of hell.
Yeah, I think what I learned was like, Dil Dil Pakistan. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I learned that. I learned the national anthem of Pakistan. I still know it to this day.
Those are two
those
things.
That was and then I learned the Arabic alphabet.
Whoa, good for you.
But you know, I feel like my parents taught me that too.
Nice.
But it was different, yo.
It's totally different.
Especially when you're going to school and then you go to a school like that, then you're like, make it make sense.
Yeah.
Something is not working here.
I find it hard because I feel like some things are pushed to such an extreme that you as a young kid don't, and like it doesn't seem appealing to you anymore. Do you know what I mean? You're just afraid of everything all the time, especially when you're taught something at such a young age. It's not seen as like a lifestyle. It's not seen as like a very open, very free, very easy thing to manage. It seemed like an add-on when it came to religion. That's how I felt like growing up. Like I felt like I can't eat anything because everything is haram. I felt like I couldn't like watch that much TV. We couldn't have internet. I couldn't wear certain clothes. But it's like if it had been taught in a different way, I feel like I could have had a different perspective on it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the fear that they put into you as a child was like so detrimental to growth.
Yeah.
Because then you grow up and you are like scared of everything. And then the guilt consumes you. Like, let's say your parents are like, hey, Rouge, you better not wear a half sleeve shirt. And you're out here one day, you're like, this shirt is so pretty, it has a Barbie doll on it, and you wear the shirt and then all day you're like, I'm going to hell. I'm hellbound today.
I'm literally going. I'm entering the net.
And then you're just like, why is it so like, I think when you grow older you look back and you're like, this was really unhealthy.
And I just wish it just wasn't so extreme.
Yeah, because maybe our thought process would have been different and we would have been like nicer to ourselves.
Yeah, and we would have been a little bit more susceptible to it. And like, you know, now I look at Islam and it's like, oh, there's so many things about it, like teaching you tawakkul and having faith and like have power of dua. But like, I don't think I ever learned it in that positive light. Until I was much, much older and later in life. And I feel like it came on me later and I have such a strong faith and belief in it. I wish I had that growing up. Because I feel like there's a point in everyone's lives where you get so lost, where you don't really know like who you are, what you stand for, who you want to be friends with, what you want to do in your life. But I feel like if you had a little bit of like guiding light, which could be religion for you, it could have maybe helped you make certain decisions or helped you have a little bit more faith, be nicer to yourself, not be so negative all the time. But because it was given to us in such a different perspective, you didn't always resort to that as the solution.
Yeah. And I also think like, I don't think we were ever taught that like, hey, you're a human being and like it's okay to make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, whether it's in a school setting or in a home setting, it was always just like mistakes are not allowed.
Yeah.
Right? You know how like everyone always has that thing where like, oh, the Desi kids, they go to Kumon and they do tutoring and they do this and they do that, right?
Yep.
And so it's like, we always have that joke where it's like, you know, you bring home a 98%, and your parents are like, where's the other 2%?
Where's the other 2?
Because you're always taught to be this perfect child, but it's like impossible to be that child.
Exactly.
The rest of your life, you're just sitting there pleasing everybody except yourself.
But then you also have to know everything from the religious perspective too. That's a lot for a child to take on. You know what I'm saying?
So much. It's such a heavy burden to carry. I'm not going to lie. And it also puts you in a weird spot because when you're born here.
Yeah.
And then you have to like get accustomed to like the Western world and the Western education system. But then you're also going to like, on the flip side of it, you have like either an Urdu school or you're going to like a religious thing like every single week. Then you don't know where you fit.
Yeah.
Because you're like, but they said this, but then this is like this, but then my friends do this over here, but then they do this here. And so I think sometimes your parents use the fear to kind of control you.
Right.
I mean, sometimes I'm like, okay, certain things I understand, but then there's certain things that I'm just like, that was not healthy.
That was not healthy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Someone wrote, my teacher called me out on doing poorly on an exam and said, you're a girl, shame on you. That's so mean.
Excuse me?
That is so
boys can do poorly on an exam and it's fine, but I'm a girl, so I have to excel?
What in the hell?
Oh my God. We talked about this last week, the double standard.
Yeah.
This double standard that women have to be so good at. But listen, they can get as educated as they want, but they're going to stay at home after. They can't be too educated.
Was this a Desi teacher too?
It's gotta be, yo. It's gotta be.
What the hell?
Male teacher said, Pyari lag rahi ho. I was only 14. What happened? Has nobody ever called you pretty before? Ew.
I mean, it's a little inappropriate, sir.
Yeah, I was like, ew, you're 14.
Like, why are you a teacher? Just go back home.
Okay, these kinds of teacher stories.
That kind of that icks me out.
That
so much.
really grosses me out.
That icks me out so much. You know, growing up, I actually had some really great teachers that I loved.
Yeah.
And then I had like a few teachers that I was like, these teachers are just so mean.
And you just don't want to be in their class.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't understand why they're mean. And I always put it out to like, it's because I'm not white. Like I actually would be like, it's because I'm not white. And all the white kids get like the favoritism.
Right.
But like, it's because I'm not white and I'm Desi and I bring like a Desi lunch.
Yep.
That they think I'm like weird or something.
Or weird, different, odd, whatever. Yeah.
And honestly, so one of the teachers that I used to have when I was younger, my sisters had the same teacher.
Oh God.
And like, they were like, yo, I hope you're not in her class. I hope you're not in her class.
Oh no.
Okay. It ended up being my sister that's older than me was in her class. My eldest sister was in her class. Then I was in her class.
No
guys.
way. Yeah.
And she was so mean. Like, I remember walking down the hallway because I used to help out like one of my other teachers at lunchtime.
Okay.
I'm walking down the hallway and she started screaming at me in the middle of the hallway. Girl.
Why?
What are you doing inside? It's lunchtime. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm tripping. You know, I was like a very timid child.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go help the other. Like, I'm tripping out.
Oh
okay?
man. You can't even get your words out though.
You can't, man. You're scared. Okay?
I know.
Then I remember when I left and I was in like, I don't even know, college or something. I heard that she got fired because so many parents had filed complaints against her.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
I was like,
you know what it is? There's just some teachers that have this power struggle in a classroom and they always have to dominate over the kids.
she was so
And
mean.
it's just sometimes you look at them and you're like, you're not even looking at them as individual human beings. You're not looking at their actual talents. You're not wanting to foster growth and learning in a classroom.
Yeah.
All you're wanting to do is dominate whatever power trip that you hold. You have to hold that in a classroom at all times.
She was so mean, man.
Oh, man.
She was so mean. But you know when she was nice? When it was like parent-teacher interview.
Because she's
And
stuck
she
up to all the
was so
parents.
freaking nice.
And
I
you're
was
just
like,
looking at her
who
like you're
is
so
she?
fake.
I was like, who is this lady? Like,
Yeah.
who are you? Like, even till this day, I was like, if I ever saw her again, I would totally tell her off.
Yeah, as you should.
Like, I would be like, I just want you to know that, like, I've had a lot of teachers, but you were literally one of the worst.
the worst ones. Yeah. Javelin
Like,
song.
and she definitely picked favorites.
Oh, I'm sure.
I hate that so much, girl.
I'm sure yeah.
Like, it was so bad.
Okay, a lot of people said this.
Yeah.
Where teachers told them you're never going to succeed in life.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
never going to make
I've
it. I have multiple of those, so I'm just going to, you'll never succeed in life. You're never going to make it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
there's so many of those. You're never going to make it in your life. I feel like this is such a common thing. Okay, so I was never good in math, right?
Girl,
remember-
same.
Yeah, I was terrible in math. I still am. You ask me something and I'm like, what?
4 plus 4, 16.
How do I? Yeah. I'm like, wait, I thought you told me to multiply. I'm so bad at math and it's fine.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm good at it. I was not good at it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I remember I had a calculus teacher in grade 11. I did terrible. I
Yeah.
did terrible in calculus, okay? And he came to me and he's like, oh, what do you, because obviously in your grade 11 and 12 are when your grades count when you're applying for university.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you planning to do or whatever? And I looked at him and I was like, boy, I don't know.
Oh boy, bye.
Yeah, bye. Okay. I had no idea. I'm like, I don't actually know. I haven't even really explored universities. Like, this is some kids are keeners and they know.
Yeah.
And like, I just didn't know. And he's like, well, maybe you should look at applying to college. And I just looked at this man and I was like, okay. And then I'm like, why are you saying that? He's like, well, your grades in math aren't good. And I'm like, do I need math in every program in university? I got so upset with him. I actually
Yeah.
said that to him. He's like, well, no, technically you don't. So I'm like, okay, so then why are you telling me not to apply to any university? You're
Yeah.
acting like math is the be all end all. Not every program requires it.
Mhm.
And I got so upset. I remember I just couldn't wait to get out of his class. I didn't pass his class, FYI. I didn't. And I remember I went and talked to the principal and I told the principal he said that to me.
Yeah.
And I looked at my principal. He was like this older white dude, but I think he just understood the community in the
Yeah.
school. And I'm like, look, it's not fair for somebody to come and tell me and then for me not to want to go to his class because I feel like he doesn't even teach properly or I feel like he didn't even believe in the fact that I could even pass. So the principal actually changed my grade.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
because he
amazing.
got it. Because I think I wasn't the only one who complained about this teacher.
Yeah.
And he was a white male. And guess what? He ran the cricket team at our school. And I just looked at him like, buddy, you have no place here. Like, you should not be here at all whatsoever. I literally wanted to skip his class every single day.
But that's
Every
what happens
single
sometimes.
day. And I just didn't want to sit and like listen to his boring voice. His
That's what
back
it
is
is,
against
man.
the wall. All he does is write with chalk all over the
Oh
chalkboard
my
all day.
God.
Guys, like his hands were like so crusty and chalky. And I literally have this vivid image of him in class. And I just sat there and I was like, Lord, I cannot wait until the semester is over. I hated it so much.
I hate math.
Yeah.
I always hate. I mean, yeah, I ended up working at a bank, but girl, I had a very similar experience.
Right?
Girl, but mine is hella funny.
Oh my God,
okay?
tell me right now.
So basically, grade 10 math, guys, your girl, like, my dad is like a math whiz. So he was like, the hell happened to you? Where'd the genetics gone? So I go to this class and I'm like, okay, guys, I went into that exam with like, it was like, if I don't pass the exam, then I fail.
Right.
Okay. So one of my cousins, she's like literal genius.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think she was at like Mac at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's like, hey, I'll tutor you. Okay.
Okay.
Girl comes to my house 2 days before, slept over, tutoring me for 2 days, girl. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Got it. Guys, I was actually like really focused. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm like sitting there at a dining table. She would tutor me for 2 days. This girl tutored me.
Oh.
Y'all, I went to the exam and I freaking bombed it so bad. You don't even understand. Okay. And she's like, how'd you do it? And I'm like, yo, I got like a 45. And she's like, shut the hell up. Are you okay? I sat with you for 2 days. Like, are you dumb? And I'm like, yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am.
And then like, luckily, I don't know if I failed it or if he gave me a 50 on the dot. I feel like he gave me a 50 on the dot.
That means he felt sorry for you.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
And then I was like, after this, I will never take math again.
Okay,
like,
but
I never took math.
My travel teacher didn't even feel sorry for me. He actually failed me.
Like that to me is like, you're being
mean.
But you know what? I also think back in the day, like they didn't understand that kids learn in a different way.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
Because, okay, you were tutored for 2 days. I'm pretty confident that you probably understood every single concept. Do you want to know what stressed you out? The anxiety you get when you have to write a standardized test.
It's that and fractions.
Yep. Okay, girl, we're not getting in
Don't tell
fractions.
me decimals. I don't know what the hell that means.
Or like, you know that cosine, tan.
Oh my God.
What was that?
Sine, cosine.
Cosine.
Did I use that shit after? Never.
What was that for?
Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah.
What the flip does that even mean?
All I know is that pi is 3.14.
Also, isosceles triangle. What the hell? It's all triangle to me.
It's got 3 sides.
That's what I'm saying.
All I know is equilateral is the one with the equal sides.
Straight up. That's literally what it is. You're right. You're right.
And I'ma just confidently on the show say isosceles is the ones where the 3 are not the same size.
I don't even know. I was like,
I'm probably wrong.
3 different types of
Isn't there a right angle triangle?
That I know. It's a 90 degree.
Because it's got a 90 degree.
Okay.
Itna mujhe pata hai.
But you know what the easiest was in algebra, where it was like A equals da-da-da. And then it was just like, you just have to fill A with the number. It was easy peasy.
That's what everybody would think. It's easy peasy.
Yeah, but then when they bring out bed mass, when they bring that out on an exam,
okay, bed mass, brackets,
exponents,
division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. मुझे इतना तो पता है.
But can I tell
Do I know how to use it? No.
And you know what the worst line was? Like, you're not always gonna have a calculator. Wrong. You were wrong.
Everybody always has a calculator.
Yeah.
I wonder how different it is for you guys. Legit, when we would write exams, we weren't allowed to have calculators.
Oh my God.
Do you guys have calculators now?
Yo, I wonder. But also, did you have a cheat sheet on your math exam? Because girl, my cheat sheet was like the tiniest, like
you guys. I was
baby ready. You need a magnifying glass to read that.
मैं कीड़ियों की तरह लिख रही थी.
Legit. And you have this one sheet, and your mom is like,
it was a cue card.
Yo, and legit, I'm like, did they really do us like that?
Yeah, they did.
And it's like, find the formula for they wanted to kill us.
Find the formula. And you guys, I would be in class with a cheat sheet like this.
And half the freaking exam is me looking at the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
It didn't even help
that's why we didn't pass.
Bro, they gave us the cheat. But still we didn't pass.
You know what the worst is?
Here in front of me today.
You know what the worst is? When they gave you a formula and then it was like A plus whatever. You got to figure out A. You got to solve A. But then A is like A squared. And now I'm gone. Ab mera dimag ghum raha phir raha hai.
No, grooming and pairing. Okay, but also, girl, you find out A, but then you realize A has to be used in the next 2 formulas. And you're like, don't make me do B and C too now. Like, and then it's like, find a solution at A, B, and C together. And you're sitting there
guys, like, sometimes I'd be writing the exam and this is me.
Now I'm like, allow the cheating. Allow it. Cheating is allowed. In a math exam,
look over like, is there anybody beside me?
In a math exam, I'm like, cheating is allowed. Allow the cheating. I always sat beside the guy that would stand up to answer the question. You know the ones that come from back home and they don't stand. They don't do this. They stand up. Respect. Okay, they're like, Mr. Da-da-da-da-da, the answers. And I'm sitting there looking at him.
Yaar, baad mein salute bhi ek maar lo.
I swear to God. But like sometimes I'm like, where did you learn this from?
How do you understand this?
Girl, I never understood.
How does your brain work?
You know what it was for me? It was like, I would see it. I would see the stuff.
Yeah.
And then I would just get really intimidated by it.
Same.
And I feel like I'm one of those people where it's like, I need you to like really explain it in layman terms. Okay?
But even layman, I didn't understand.
It was hard for me. I swear to
It
God.
was so hard for me.
It was so hard.
It's still so hard for me. But you want to know something? I'm also not like a naturally smart person. In school, I had to work really hard for my grades. So I knew that if I didn't study for something, I wasn't doing well. I had to sit there and like memorize and whatever. But you guys, if I'm being honest, for some reason, I'm really good. Like I'm really good at language, art.
Me too. Yeah.
I was okay in science, and I know all the grammar ruls.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but like I can't explain them to you. But if you give me a paragraph, I can correct all the grammar in there.
See, like I couldn't do that.
But I think that's the thing. Like that's because I can do it that way.
That's
how
your
I saw.
strengths.
But that's how I saw people doing math. Like they could just look at it and they know how to do it.
Yeah, I think some people are just naturally like they're good at math.
Yeah,
they're good at numbers.
Yeah.
But I feel like I did not get that
Girl,
trait. But I have to say the memorization thing, you know what has always helped me? I remember once in the summer, my dad was like, he wrote out all the timetables.
Okay.
1 times 1 up to 12.
Okay.
So 12 times 12 was the last one. Okay. Y'all,
144.
I literally memorized it.
Yeah.
I had to memorize it.
Ratta
And
lagaya hua hai.
literally ratta lagaya hua tha, and then I still remember it till this day. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
So when I was in grade 3, which is like a critical year in math, I know now.
Yeah, it is.
Because not only is there EQAO in Ontario, but also that's when you start to learn like times tables and stuff like that. It changed a little bit, but mostly that's when you learn the core of a lot of these things.
Yeah.
I went to Pakistan for a really long time. So I feel like I never learned it. So then I remember when I came back in grade 4, like I really struggled in math because I didn't understand the basic concept of like, and when we were growing up, we had to memorize the times tables. It was just, that's how we learned it. It's very different now.
Yeah.
And I'd never memorized it. So I feel like I don't have strong math skills in that sense. But you guys want to know something? Screw whoever tells you what. Because it doesn't matter if you're not good at it. That's not like that's the only skill that you're going to be good at. Trust me, you are way better at something else if it's not math. Or you're really good at math and you might suck at language. Or you might hate writing. Or you might not like science. Like there's just so much... There's so many options right now. People are so good with their hands.
Yeah.
You should see some of the high schools right now. They have like robotics club.
I love
Girl, the way I walk into high school sometimes and I see some of them building these things, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
These are grade 10, 11 students. There was recently a bunch of students in grade 11, I think, and they built their own rocket and they launched it.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they were in a competition and they were the only high school in this competition. I can't remember the name of it. And they were competing against university students. So like there's so many things that I feel like you can explore now. Photography, makeup, cooking. Like we didn't have any of that growing up. I had one home economics class.
Yeah.
And it was crap. I didn't learn anything in that. I
learned how to make a naan pizza in there. It was lit. I knew how to make that in advance.
Yeah, like I didn't learn. So I think that's why I hated high school because I was like, I didn't even learn math. I only was good at language. It was only going to take me so far. I didn't learn anything in home economics. We didn't have makeup, hair, photography options. And then I took this damn parenting class. And then I got in trouble for taking that class.
That parenting class prepares you for nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It doesn't tell me anything about what it is to be a parent.
You don't know.
But I'm not going to lie. I got a 98.
I feel like those are the good easy filler classes.
Yeah, it is. Right? That and like careers and civic studies.
You know what I really didn't like? History.
I hated history.
Like I was just like, I am so tired.
I was yawning.
I didn't like history, but I loved politics. When I took politics in high school, loved it.
Nice.
Loved English. That's like my jam.
I loved anthro. You know, it's like anthropology, sociology, psychology.
Yeah, that was good too. That was good too.
I wonder if they still do it that way now.
Art was always so much fun.
Art was really fun, but then I remember by grade 11, I wanted to take it again, and enough people didn't enroll.
What the heck?
You know, my art teacher was kind of strict. Like she was, really I don't know, man. The thing is, when you lose that connection with kids, they don't want to take it again because it's too hard for them.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's so dependent on the teachers because like there's certain classes that I was like, yo, my teacher was so mean. Okay, no offense. French class. Bonjour. Bonsoir.
Comment t'appelles tu?
Come see, come saw.
You guys are, our accent is terrible.
No.
Did you just hear me right now? I said comment
t'appelles tu? What is it supposed to be?
Je m'appelle Rouge. I know, but I mean,
Je m'appelle.
You gotta get, I gotta get a sound.
You just have to make it sound romantic. That's how the French do it. That's it. Bonjour.
What's that?
Come see, come saw.
Yeah. How do you say what's the date today? Quelle est la date aujourd'hui? Something like that. What's the date today?
Il fait froid. September.
October.
October? What? Send her back. Send her back to school. Okay? Sende les
Yo, how do you say
back to l'école?
Yo, back to l'école. How do you say October?
Octobre, Novembre, Décembre, Janvier, Février, Mars, Avril, May, Juin, Juin. No, Juin, Juillet. Ooh, that's what it is, guys. Actually, I did really well in my French class.
All of it just sounds like je.
Jean and Jean. I don't know. French was like, it depended on the teacher. One of my teachers was so nice.
My French teacher was so mean, yo.
She really?
And the thing is, I had a couple of kids in my class that were from Mauritius. They were from Mauritius. So they're Mauritius kids. And they speak, their second language was French.
Yeah.
They were so good. They would literally speak to her fluently. Obviously, it's like if we took an Urdu class and our teacher was speaking Urdu to us.
I would even suck then, yo, honestly.
I think I do pretty okay.
We would make it by.
We'd be all right.
That's like their mother tongue, though.
And then she had favorites because obviously they spoke French. And I'd be sitting there like, these kids, man.
She's learning from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just sat there like, I'm never taking this class again.
Yeah, and I was like, this is unfair because why don't you have Urdu?
Facts.
But you got to have the French.
Facts.
And you got to throw in a Spanish class, which I also took.
Okay? You took Spanish?
Yeah, I took Spanish. And I love my Spanish teacher. She was amazing.
Teach me something.
Hola.
I know that. I know that from Dora the Explorer.
Literally, I was going to... Dora the Explorer. All right, guys, back to what we were talking about.
For real. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, so one person wrote, my teacher slut-shamed me in front of the whole class just because I got my eyebrows plucked.
She did not.
Why though? I don't understand.
Is the teacher not doing her eyebrows?
I think sometimes teachers look at girls that are like a little bit more outgoing and like more fashion forward, and they might think that like, oh, you need to calm down and focus on your grades. Does that happen?
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, you shouldn't be saying that to a child.
You have to get in so much trouble for that.
Okay, now, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like back in the day,
they said whatever they wanted to say.
If a teacher said to me, legit girl,
yeah,
stop focusing on fashion, focus on your grades. And I went back and told my mom would be like, what did she say that was wrong though?
Yeah, facts. My mom would be like, हाँ मैं भी तो यही कहती हूँ. अगर मैं भी कह रही हूँ और तुम्हारी teacher भी कह रही है, then you the problem.
That's what I'm saying. So help me God. Okay, so help me God. If my mom went in for a parent-teacher interview, it was like the pasine that were shooting at that on that day.
और मेरे से कोई smell आ रही थी पसीने की. That's how much I'm sweating, y'all.
Your parent-teacher interview was like new level of trauma unlocked.
Oh my God, I would get so scared.
I was terrified. Terrified.
Wildest thing a teacher has said to me. I moved to Karachi when I was 11 to 16 and started going to school there. I was struggling with Pakistan studies, geography, and history since I was learning everything about Pakistan from the beginning. My teacher had me stand up in the middle of the class because I failed a test. And she said, if you can't learn your history or geography, go back to America. I told my taya when I got home about it, and I was really upset. He cracked a joke to console me. Tumhari teacher ko America ka visa nahi mila hoga, it's okay.
He's probably right.
In fact, she's jealous of you. She wanted to be in America, and you got your chance.
Okay, but I think like...
Yo, like, you know how here they're like, go back to your country? Well, Pakistan mein tumhe keh rahe hain, go back to your country.
He's like, you go and take me too.
Put me in your Techi case.
Oh my God.
I'll teach you all the history you need to know.
Yo, what the heck?
Ek visa lagwa do mujhe. Likh do ki main khala hu.
You know what though I have to say? Like, jokes aside, I think like when you're in school, you don't realize the impact that the teachers have on you.
100%.
And like sometimes I look back on it and I'm like, there are so many times, like, you know how we've talked about bullying,
yeah.
right? There were times when I was like really, really young, like I was in like elementary. And when I got bullied, I remember my mom came in and she was like talking to the teacher and she's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What the helly? Okay. And the teacher didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
It never stopped.
And
it was so bad because I was just like, okay, maybe when I go to the next grade, it'll get better. And it did because those people weren't in my class. But like in that grade, it was like throughout the whole year, girl.
That's so hard.
And it was just like, what are you there for as an educator if you're not even going to be there to support the kids that are struggling? Right. So like, and now I look back and I'm like, girl, I'm in my 30s and that happened to me in elementary and I still remember that. And the way that it molds you. Right. So sometimes I'm just like, you don't realize the impact that it has. I mean, now I think parents are a lot more vocal.
Yes.
But, man, it's important to like speak up though too.
I also just feel like there's so much politics when it comes to teachers in a staff room. If you're like a teacher if you're like a teacher who just shows up as who you want to be, or if you're like a younger teacher, or if you're someone who's like really invested, you know how like after a couple of years, a lot of teachers can tap out, or if they've been doing it for so many years, they only know the old way. And then younger teachers come in or they dress how they want to dress and they're just more relatable to the kids. It's like those teachers who have been there, who have gained their seniority for a number of years, they literally just want to sabotage the young teacher. And they'll do it in different ways. They'll make you feel terrible. They'll assign all the hard tasks your way. Oh, this like Heritage Month is coming up. Oh, let's just get Hina to do it. Oh, this assembly is coming up. Oh, Hina, you can run it. And then all of a sudden it's like they always feel like they have to kick their feet up and watch you do it. You'll still do it because you love the kids. You love the kids and you'll always do it. But I constantly find that there's all this politics and drama that happens in the school when it comes to the adults. And 90% of the time that I found in my job, it was harder for me to work with the teachers and the adults than it was for me to work with the kids. Oh. Yeah, I loved my classrooms.
It's like literally like when you're at work.
Yeah.
And you have that one gutting jolt.
Ugh. And you know what? There's so many times where you'll hear multiple teachers saying this where they're like, I don't even sit in the staff room. Because I don't want to engage in all the weird conversations they have. Some teachers, all they do is like talk so terribly about students in a staff room. Like, God forbid a student walked by or walked in, or like a parent walked in and heard you talking the way you talk about some kids in a staff room. It's literally horrible.
I'm shocked, guys.
It's so toxic that there have been many times where I have spent my lunch in my classroom, my doors open, other kids come and chill in my class because I'm like, I'd rather be here with you guys hanging out with me than being in there. I won't even warm up my lunch. I won't even use the microwave. I'll eat a cold lunch.
Oh my God. But like, do they say anything? Like if you don't see, like if you're not in the staff room, like are they like, well, do you think you're better than us? Or?
Oh, yeah. Or like a couple of the younger teachers will get together and we'll go sit, let's say in like the library common area, or we'll go to somebody else's classroom and like 3 or 4 of us will be there. They'll be like, oh, well, they're casting us out.
Oh my God.
Why do you guys have to have lunch separately? Everybody should be in the staff room. That's the designated space. There's so much politics, man.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is the part that makes...
How do you get out of that?
I just do my own thing. I don't care. I don't try to get out of it.
So do you think that there's like a certain... So you know how you were talking about like how teachers dress and stuff?
Yeah.
Like what's the deal with that? Like you can't dress a certain way?
Well, you know how there's always thing where you have to maintain professionalism?
Yeah.
But girl, I'll go to work in a hoodie.
That's so professional in my opinion.
Yeah, because and at the end of the day, I don't have to always dress a certain way for the older, higher seniority teachers to approve of who I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to show up as I want to show up.
Yeah, facts.
And if you have an issue with it, that's fine. My sole purpose of being in that school is to serve the kids.
Yeah.
And if the way I dress is allowing them to have a better connection with me, then by all means, that's what I care about. Do you think I care about what you think I wear? Karen, I don't care.
Yeah, Karen, sit down, ma'am.
I could go on about this forever. Y'all.
It's good. We get the insight. We get the inside scoop.
But it's really hard on teachers. And I feel like a lot of teachers, really good teachers, experience burnout really quickly because you're always struggling with having to deal with politics in a staff building versus like really just being there for the kids, which is what you want to be doing.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
I feel like nowadays I see a lot of teachers online that post like their like what they do because now back to school is starting and stuff.
Yes.
It's actually really cool when you see them like super into it and like decorating their classrooms.
I love
like,
it.
Doing exciting things.
That was my favorite part.
It's kind of cool. Yeah. A teacher screamed at me because I didn't know what a knapsack was. I'm desi. I say school bag.
Okay. This has to stop.
Yeah. And it's also just like, you know what?
Oh, this has to stop.
Yeah. You know what? I remember my sister telling me the funniest story.
Okay.
So she's like, she was in grade 2 and she like took a shami kebab to school.
Okay.
So she's like, how do I say shami kebab to my teacher? And my teacher's like, hey, what are you having for lunch? And she's like, I don't know what to say. So I just said like a shish kebab. Like, all right, sis, like, sure, you do you, boo. But like, her teacher was so nice. But I'm saying, like, there's certain things, like when we bring roti.
Yeah.
When we used to bring like our roti rolls.
Yes.
First of all, fire. Because our parents did the most.
Also, I want one right now.
Yeah, straight up, I'm hungry. Okay, so like, what I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, for a desi child, it's so hard to verbalize when you also don't understand how to say something. In English.
I just don't like that. Okay, look, there are so many things that are so different here. Did I tell the story about the little girl that came from Pakistan?
I have no idea.
Okay, there was this little girl. I was teaching grade 3 this year. It was like a couple years ago. And this little girl came from Pakistan. She only spoke Urdu. And she was in my neighboring class. That teacher was really nice. That teacher, like, we were good friends. And she came to me. She's like, oh, Aruj, if I ever need like help or translating anything, can you just like pop by? I was like, yeah, no problem. And then her class was, so the students' bathrooms doors were right across my classroom.
Yeah.
So they would always do like a bathroom break and then they'd go outside for recess or whatever. So her class was lined up across my class and the teacher comes to me. She's like, hey, Aruj, I need your help with something. I'm like, what's up? She's like, can you just go inside the bathroom because she's crying.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Let me go find out what happened. So I walk in and I wanted to, first I was like, hey, can I come in? Is everything? And I said in Urdu, right? I was like, main andar aa sakti hu. Is everything okay? She's like, hanji, aa jaye. So I went in. She's in full tears.
Oh my God.
And I looked at her and I was like, Yawa. She goes, I don't know how to turn the tap on.
Oh my God.
Because some old schools, they have a pedal that you use your foot to press down on and then the water comes out from the taps. And she didn't understand that. And I'm just like, imagine how scared and like how worried she is that she can't wash her hands in a school.
Oh my God.
Can you?
I know.
And she was in grade 3.
Oh my God.
So then I just taught her and I was like, oh, koi bhi baat hogi, aap aa jana mere paas, I'll teach you, right?
Yeah, so
you just have to be able to find somebody in a building who you can connect with. But honestly, there are so many times where you're going to say something or you're not going to know what something means because of the language barrier.
Yeah. I also feel like, I don't know, like maybe this is just my thought or maybe like you chime in as well. Like when we were growing up, it really did feel like we were outcasts.
Yes.
And like all of our teachers were white.
They were all white.
Like they were all white.
Yeah.
And it's like, I always felt like I didn't fit in.
Yep.
And so you almost tried to be like more like them.
Yes.
Because you were like, I want to know what it feels like to fit in.
Exactly.
You know? And then your parents are like, tum zyada hi gori ban rahi ho. And you're like, I'm trying to just fit in.
Exactly.
Like, please. And for them, it was like, well, you should be confident and you should be like this. But you're just like, I'm just a child.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to be that right now. Like,
and it's easy to say that at home, but when you spend so many hours in school, you're so heavily influenced by what you're surrounded by.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I think we didn't really understand. Like sometimes I used to feel like I spent more time in school than I did at home.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Especially as a young kid, you didn't really understand the concept of time.
Yeah.
So the 6-7 hours that you were at school, you were like, oh, that's literally my whole life.
Yeah,
like I'm just in school all the time. Obviously what goes around in your school is what you're going to be like influenced by.
For sure.
Yo, I knew every lyric to every Christmas carol.
Me too, yo.
But did I know any nasheeds? Nah, I didn't. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, this was the reality of how we grew up here.
Like, we knew all these random songs, yo.
Girl,
like,
the way I knew every single lyric. And then we'd go into a mall and like I'd kind of be humming it. My mom would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but then sometimes you're also just like, man, I really just want to celebrate the holidays.
And also I'm like, man, it's 98.1 CHFI. Like it's playing in the Bay. What am I going to do? That's all they do is play those carols.
I know, they actually do.
It was hard.
It was hard.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
It was hard. Like, and you know what? Our kids probably won't experience it because like we're a lot more like westernized. The schools are also very multicultural.
They
now,
are. It's
right?
different now.
But man, growing up at that time was so different. It was like there's one way to learn.
Yep.
You have to learn the one way.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
You read the damn textbook and that's how you learn. And God forbid that somebody can't be a textbook reader. Okay. Like God forbid you're screwed for the rest of your life. Okay. And then it was just like, you can't talk back to the teachers. You can't question.
Yep.
You can't do this. You can't do that.
Because they were the all-knowing in the room.
Yeah, but then let me ask you, do you feel like now, because there's a lot more openness and people are like, you can't say that to me?
Yeah.
Like I've had some friends be like, yeah, like kids they'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
What.
Kids, the thing is, I feel like now sometimes you'll experience the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So we haven't come to a middle ground yet. And I think a lot of teachers can agree with me because now you're like, the kids will say what they want to say to you. There's no fear. Yeah. And like, there have been times where I've gotten like upset at a couple kids and I'm like, okay, I'm going to give your mom a call. And they're like, oh, do you want her number? And I'm like, ugh.
Girl,
that backfired.
if my teacher said to me, I'm going to call your mom,
Yeah, I
would be like, kill me now.
Yeah, or you know when they're like, oh, bring your agenda, I'm going to write a note. Oh my God, the way my heart would drop.
Or like when they say one of those, I'm going to send a yellow slip home,
Ooh.
a pink slip. And you're like, no, not the pink
Oh
slip.
my, you're just like, oh my God, I'm so much trouble.
Yo, legit. It was so scary. And like these kids, they don't know.
No, they don't know. They don't have that kind of, yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, what would you do if your son's teacher comes in and is like, hi, Aruj, today your child did this, this, and this.
You just have to, the thing is, I'm not going to get upset at anybody in that situation. I need to know what happened.
Yeah.
Right? And once you understand what's going on, like I have to be a mom to my kid too. If I have to lecture him because he did something wrong, I have to lecture him. Right? But at the same time, if I feel like the teacher's being unfair, which we can pick up quickly because you have a mom instinct, then you also have to have that conversation. Like, for example, if my kid was being bullied, like you were bullied,
Girl,
and I walked in the classroom, literally, I would want like a every 3-day update. What are you doing now? What things do we have in place? Move him in out of that classroom. I would need to know what you're doing to ensure safety of my child.
I think there for sure, like that's a really big thing to me where it's like, I need to like be able to say my piece without, and I think even our parents put them at like a place of authority where it was like, oh, you know how they did that with doctors and any type of authority was like, they are God.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was to a point where like now I look back and I'm like, absolutely not. Like not with my kid. If something goes down that's wrong and someone's hurting my child or whatever, like there's no way that I will sit there and take it. There's just not going to happen.
But you know, the other day, my son was reading a book about like the circus. It was one of those like read along books or whatever.
Yeah.
And the word trapeze came up.
Yeah.
Right. And he asked me what it was. And then I explained it to him. And then we saw the picture and we're like, oh, this is what it is. And this is how it works in the circus.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I was like, I could never ask my mom.
Yeah, because they didn't know. They didn't know.
And it's not to be upset at them about it. They genuinely just didn't know. Just like I don't know so many things in Urdu.
Yeah. But you know, as much as it's like there's certain things that they didn't know, I do feel for our generation a lot because I don't think that that's something that you have to know to support your child.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm so quick to be like, yo, I don't know the answer. Let me find out for you.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that with my own kids. I'm talking about even in a classroom.
Yeah. I think
like
saying,
kids
I don't know,
will come and ask me crazy questions. And I just genuinely, like, they'll be like, oh, Miss Sultan, like, if there's a blue whale, how many tons of water does it spout out of its thing? And I'm like,
bro, chat.
I don't know.
Like, why are you asking me?
Yeah. But like, obviously, if they're younger, they don't have phones and stuff, right? So I'll be like, you know what? I actually don't. And this is what we never grew up with. I never had a teacher come to me and say, hey, I don't know the answer, but let's find out together.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not afraid to say that to kids. I'm a human being. I am not all knowing. I know lots of things.
Yeah.
I'm not going to know everything. So I remember I went to that kid and I was like, you know what? I actually don't know the answer. How about we find out? And then I asked him, I was like, how do you want to find out the answer?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we can go on a Chromebook. We can use my phone. We can go to the library. And he's like, I want to go to the library.
Yeah.
Because like he was very into like soaking in knowledge like that. So we went into the library. And then all of a sudden it's like, the thing with teachers is you have to be able to pick on what kids are interested in and then kind of change your lesson plans around it. So then we did like a massive lesson plan on whales. Yeah. And I just like changed things around. But I feel like you have to be able to, you have to change with the kids that are in the classroom. Yeah. And if you can't change as a teacher, you're going to hate your job. That's just the reality of the career.
Yeah. I feel like that would be very similar to a lot of other careers too, that like if you're not willing to adapt, then how are you going to grow? Because
kids are so much more aware of things now. They do get devices at such a young age, or if they don't have devices, then if they don't have handheld devices at school, they have access to it at home.
So like, do you think that they should be allowed to have handheld devices in school or no?
No. I'm a little bit on the fence about it. I don't think they should. And they're trying to take away the BYOD policies at schools because it's just like they just don't need too much access to it because there's such a downfall to it. And I think at a certain age it should be allowed, and then you kind of like slowly let them have it.
I think I'm with that too, because I just feel like, well, if you're there to learn, why do you need your phone?
Yeah. And then it should be like a privilege.
Yeah.
Right? So for example, if you're doing a research project and you're in a group, then hand out the Chromebooks. Let them explore that way, right? Because then they're learning team building. They're learning how to use the Chromebook. They're learning how to use technology well under proper supervision.
Yeah.
Versus like everybody being on their phones all the time. I'm not
you can't even like, how are you supposed to navigate that as one teacher in a classroom of like 30 students?
And guys, eventually like when you're hitting later middle school, high school, that you can't take it away.
Yeah, of course.
Every kid has it.
Yeah, straight up.
Right? So in the beginning, I feel like it's kind of like how I look at it, even when it comes to parenting. Like in the beginning, you kind of control what you can. And then eventually you know that kids are just going to be
doing
all about that life.
All right, guys, that's our episode for today. Make sure you guys are following us on all of our social media handles. And as you guys know, we have an extra episode every Monday at 7 a.m. Make sure you guys follow us on Patreon, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Okay, Mom.